What's going on YouTube? Got another review brought to you by Urban Redneck Reviews. I'm Jared, and the mod that we're looking over today is the Voodoo Drag. Now I know some of you tuned in and you watched the last review on the Revo tank by Aspire. That's what I'm still rocking on here today, so go check that out. You're really going to like what you see when it comes to that tank. But let's talk about this a little bit. Love this mod. When it comes to accuracy, it's spot on. Couldn't be any better of quality. I mean, I've been vaping on this thing for about a month now, and I've dropped it. I've banged it. I mean, I wear rings, and it's, thinking it's going to damage it and mess it up. But as you can see, we'll focus here. It's really not that banged up, and I'm really loving this resin panel right here. It's really, really nice. I mean, I got a couple scuff marks right there, but this is a dual 18650 mod. It can go all the way up to 157 watts. Now they do call it two different modes. It's like normal mode from the starting point to 130, and then after that it's like super mode. Not really sure what all that means, but for a lot of functions of what this has, it can really kind of get in with. It still has temp control, so it does stainless steel, nickel, titanium. It does, 600 degrees Fahrenheit, that's 315 degrees Celsius, and all the way down to 200 degrees Fahrenheit, which is 100 degrees Celsius as well. They say it has a 95% working efficiency. Not sure what that means, but I can tell you this much. When it says I'm getting 80 watts, I'm getting 80 watts. If I'm pumping out the full, 157, I'm getting 157 watts. I mean, you're getting what you want from the beginning. Readout's good. Batteries are good. It's got all the protections that you would hope to see in a regulated mod, reverse protection, switch timeout protection, overtime or over temperature protection, output over current, overcharge, over discharge, short circuit. I mean, and it supports a battery balance. So really, when it comes to things like that, it's spot on. It does what it's supposed to do, and I just love it. I mean, just the normal, just it just spot on. I mean, I love it. I can't say it chucks clouds because the mod doesn't chuck clouds. The tank does. I could throw this on anything, but it is a dual 18650. Got my Q30 Samsungs rocking in there right now. Really nice. I like how the whole panel is nice and sealed in. It's all nice and protected. Magnetic door. And I mean, this thing is magnet. I mean, just listen. See if you can hear that. I mean, it's nice. Just boom. Got a little thing right down there at the bottom. Little notch for that. And just, these magnets are strong. I mean, this door doesn't come off. There's no battery rattle. There's no excessiveness. This is a device that is 24 millimeters in width. So if you do happen to have that 25 millimeter tank, 25 millimeter RDA, RDTA, RTA, whatever you're rocking, 25 millimeter is just going to be a little bit of overhang on the sides. Not much, but half mil on each side. So something, if that's something for you, that's a big concern, I'd stick with a 24 and it's going to work great. But the 25 is going to be a little bit large. But if that doesn't bother you, rock it. I mean, throw a Steam Crave aromomizer on there and rock it. I mean, it's going to overhang super, super big. But it may not be that big a deal for you, which is perfectly fine. It's to each his own pleasure when it comes to that. I love this mod. I had another mod before this, and as soon as I got this day one, I have not put it down since. So it's not like one of those things where I'm swapping out mods and just really seeing. I'm really diving down deep, and I'm giving you guys a true review on this from my standpoint, the daily user, the normal Joe, You know, this wasn't provided me by any type of vape company or place. I mean, I had to go out and I had to get this. So my opinion on this is going to be true. It's not going to be, you know, subjective to a company just handing me some handouts and getting that free product. I am doing this and you're going to get my full honest opinion about this. And I love it. I mean, we can dive down and go into a little bit of the packaging here. Got this nice box. Voodoo Drag. Very nice box. Sturdy. Says the color right there on the side. Jade. Love it. Comes in multiple colors, multiple finishes. I do believe they have a stainless steel finish. They have a gold finish to them and colored resin panels on the sides that come in multiple colors. The gold looks great, the black looks great, the stainless looks great. It's just a great mod all in general. Comes this nice little case. Pop this all off here. Got a USB cable that is for firmware updating and charging. I do not use the charger on these. Just my own personal preference. I have a 2-bay charger that I use on a daily basis, and I just swap batteries out and just keep on rolling through. I mean, you can do it. You can definitely charge it from it. I mean, it's not gonna. I mean, it's all personal preference. I mean, the way these things are going these days, it's like that. You get a little card here with it, the little warranty card you also get with it, and then you also get a manual that tells you how to go through all the options and things like that. Speaking of options, so to turn this device on, you're going to want to click it 5 times. So right there, you're just going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and it's going to come on. You can also do things like click it 3 times, and that's going to give you the options for the temperature control. But there's my opinions on the Voodoo Drag. Y'all keep vaping, and I'll get back at you with my next review.